Hi Realtor partners, Daneza with First Florida Mortgage Lending. It's almost the end of summer. The kids are either back to school or about to get back to school. I wish them all a beautiful and safe, healthy school year. I'm sure you all had a great time while they were at home or you guys were out vacationing. That's awesome. And I'm sure many of you are excited to get them back to school and having now full-time work hours to concentrate back into selling properties. We have 4 months left for the year, so let's make it a good one. Not too long ago, I had a presentation, one of my groups that I'm part of, networking groups, and I wanted to talk about First Florida Mortgage and mostly about why we should try to have our borrowers look into getting a loan through a mortgage broker and the difference between mortgage broker and a retail depository bank. Obviously, not to get into too many details because we don't have too much time on this video chat. You'll find out, more information on the newsletter above as to why. But I think the main points are because with a mortgage broker, you get to speak to a professional, somebody who understands the industry, somebody that understands the guidelines, and somebody that will understand your borrower's needs directly. A lot of the complaints that I get from borrowers who do go to a retail lender or bank before coming to see me is they all feel like they're just a number. They're just an account number. And that's unfortunate. Because here at First Florida Mortgage Lending, we treat everybody as our family, as our friends. Most of them do become that. We move on and doing transactions for their kids and grandkids along the way. And, we address them as Mr. and Mrs. So-and-so, or Carrie, or Frank, or Albert, or Joyce. We don't pick up the phone and say, hi, how can I help you? What's your account number? And I think that's one of the most important reasons because we have that one-on-one connection and relationship with our borrowers. So we are able to guide them on the right track as to what they need and why, and give them options. I think that's most important. When you go to a bank and you go and you deposit money, just because they're holding your money doesn't mean you have a relationship with them. I think that's really important to emphasize. They are there holding your money, and just because they hold your money doesn't mean that they are going to know what your needs are or going to be giving you the best option, or you're going to be saving any money or time. So one of the other reasons is we as mortgage brokers are here to look out and advocate to our borrowers. We are the middle person. We are here to speak directly to our underwriters, to tell them why this transaction makes sense, to let them know why these conditions don't make sense, and get that transaction to the table. So we are not only here to basically serve our clients as mortgage brokers, professionals, we're here to save our clients money, time, aggravation, and make sure that the process is as seamless as possible. We're here to understand the contract, be able to get the contingencies on the contract accomplished completely on a timely manner so that you as realtors don't have to stress about it. We're here to communicate with all parties involved because at the end of the day, we should be working as a team. You don't have to be calling a 1-800 number, waiting on the phone and waiting for a representative to answer for you to try to find out and assist your borrowers on something that you shouldn't be assisting them with because it has nothing to do on the agent side, but more so on the financing side, and just speak to somebody who's randomly answering the phone to try to get an update or a status on your file. When you speak to a mortgage broker, a professional in the industry, at least in my case, you're speaking directly to me with my team members. Even though I have an amazing team, I'm always involved in every single transaction that comes in throughout the whole process. So I just don't take a loan application and then forget about it. No. I take the loan application, I understand my borrower's needs, and then once we're into contract, my team, they do what they need to do in the back end, but I am constantly doing updates, not only with my borrowers, but again, with the agents involved in the transaction, with the title company. This is a team effort. And I think this is the reason why it is so important to have somebody that you're able to speak directly to get these deals done. And sometimes you're not getting that with these large depository banks or even with these .com lenders out there. I just went through a transaction with a borrower that went through a .com experience, and after 30 days, they told her that she didn't qualify. And at the end of the day, I really don't understand how they came about that decision. I was referred the file through a listing agent, and I'm happy to say we were able to get that transaction completed in 8 days and close on the 10th business day. And even though it was a very frustrating process because the seller was very upset that they weren't able to close on a timely matter, and so was the buyer, I was able to save that deal for that seller and for that buyer in a timely manner. So again, understanding the needs of individuals and everybody within the party in the contract is extremely important. In the past few years, more than 50% of borrowers seek a mortgage broker, not directly with a retail depository lender. And I think that shows how far we've come and the reason why individuals come to us, because we're not just black and white. Our job here is to find solutions. So next time you have a borrower that wants to either buy a property or somebody that reaches out to you that needs help because they either want to do home improvements or consolidate their debt or even look further into investing into another property, reach out to First Florida Mortgage Lending. Reach out to me and have them give us the opportunity. And I guarantee they're going to be extremely impressed, satisfied, and happy with their experience. Until next month, have a great and safe August, and call me with any questions, 305-710-3709, and I will talk to you all soon. Best of luck and see you next month. Bye.